This time tomorrow night, Governor Roy Cooper's modified stay-at-home order for North Carolina will be in effect, putting people and businesses under a curfew.
Most folks will be asked to stay home from 10 at night until 5 in the morning for the foreseeable future. This excludes essential travel like going to or from work or going to get food or medicine or help someone. Most businesses need to be closed during that window.
Grocery stores, urgent care facilities, pharmacies, and other similar businesses can stay open overnight. Restaurants can only provide takeout or delivery after 10. Alcohol sales will end at 9.
We're hearing from some Triad leaders as we are just hours away from this new order taking effect. Justin Schreier live this evening with those details. Justin, what are you hearing?
And as COVID cases increase, city and county leaders are tightening up around the Triad. On the eve of Governor Roy Cooper's new executive order taking effect, which includes more restrictions for both people and businesses, Guilford County commissioners are increasing enforcement.
We are hoping that when we do this, the numbers of deaths will go down, the numbers of active infected persons will go down, and hopefully we won't have to do a shutdown.
Guilford County Commissioner Skip Alston says county commissioners acting in their capacity as the health board passed new enforcement penalties aimed at combating COVID-19 if businesses violate the governor's current order, along with his new executive order, which goes into effect at 5 p.m. on Friday.
It can be up to $300 for the second violation, and $400 for the third, and $500 for like a fourth violation. And you could, in between that, possibly shut down for 1 day, 2 days, or even 3 days.
Alston says the county is enlisting the help of sanitation inspectors and code enforcement. He says their main goal is to educate. He says the first violation would be a warning. These are similar to other enforcement actions being taken up by some Triad leaders, including in Greensboro, where Mayor Nancy Vaughn also has increased enforcement of COVID-19 safety protocols. In Winston-Salem, Mayor Alan Joines also tightened enforcement measures for mask wearing and capacity limits. Joines responded to the governor's most recent executive order, which will go into effect Friday, saying, "I certainly understand the governor's need to take some type of demonstrative action because the rate of infection is skyrocketing. I hope that we can get it under control without having further negative impact on our businesses." Back in Guilford County, Commissioner Alston says it is all hands on deck as everyone tries to get a grasp on this disease.
But we're going to put forth as much manpower, woman power, as possible.
That the city adopts the county's new rule to make it the same for everyone. I also reached out to High Point Mayor Jay Wagner to see if there is going to be any increased enforcement, and I have not heard back from him as of tonight. Live in Winston-Salem tonight, Justin Schreier, WXII 12 News.
Okay, Justin, still no word on whether the Tanglewood Festival of Lights is going to be changing its hours tomorrow night. At this point, the show is still open until 11 o'clock. We're told county management is still discussing how the governor's new executive order might impact them.
And in Forsyth County, the sheriff's office is asking people to voluntarily cooperate with the governor's new order. If deputies do encounter violations, they'll talk with those people about the importance of following the rules to keep the community safe. The agency says it's not something they want to enforce with the punishment of a citation. The Randolph County Sheriff's Office says it is not going to enforce the new executive order mandates. In a statement, the Sheriff's Office says, quote, "To do so would require a workforce that our office simply does not have, would overburden the already saturated court dockets, would increase social contact between our deputies and citizens that does not further a legitimate interest of public safety." But the Sheriff's Office says it will continue to operate in an educational capacity and encourages everyone to take necessary steps to prevent transmission.